Gundam.tk presents Master Grade Banshee. Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2Rs2Bs from GundamReviews.net, and you can check out my review of the Master Grade Unicorn version Katoki and the full armor one, but now it's time to take a look at the Banshee and see. It looks like there's going to be a lot of different changes with the plates here. Can't wait to see the new ones and the changes to the old ones and the omissions, so let's take a look at this. To see copious amounts of details, don't forget to check out my unbox of the full armor Unicorn Gundam, but you can see here that the colors we're going to be getting are the orange, lots of blue, navy blue there, and you're going to be getting only one shade of gray, but you do get what would be blue on the original Unicorn Gundam is going to be black, so we should be getting a little bit of offset, at least for the feet and backpack. Of more interest is going to be the extra plates. You're going to get 4 that are unique to the Banshee, and it says right on here, Master Grade 1/100th Banshee, and those are BA to BD. And you can see that these are going to give you all the parts for the armored armor. You can see the pilots down there, molded in black or the blue here, to go along with the parts for the head, so we should have some good Vulcans on there. Now, some people will love it and some people will hate it, but this one is just going to be a plain yellow one. It does look a little bit lustrous, more so than the regular yellow you'd get on, say, the RX-78-2. But unlike the online one where it's actually going to be plated in gold, this one you're going to have to paint up yourself. You can see that you're going to have the color part there, along with this part, which is going to be very noticeable on the front and the front of the face there, which is going to be pretty cool when it's actually painted up. And you do get the 3 kinds of horns here. So the way they have it is that you've got ones that go together, and those are going to actually open up if you want. This is an attached together one, so it's a little bit thicker, so if you had it in unicorn mode for an extended period, it's a good idea to put that in. This is the open one for display mode in destroy mode, and either way you're going to be taking this part and plugging it into the front, with one little caveat that you have to actually put a sticker on that to bring it to life properly, according to the manual. The BC plate is the same color that we're getting throughout the kit, except this one is molded in ABS. But the real eye catcher has to be the BD plate here, which is also ABS, unlike the regular A and B plates from there. You can see that you're going to have the parts for the inside of the leg, so those should be the revised ones. You've got side pockets there and some pretty cool looking things. I look forward to seeing just how much has changed. And you can see over here the parts for the armored armor, that beam smart gun, plus the claws for the inside. I don't know if the claws are going to show up so much when they're in this clear orange as opposed to the yellow. But anyway, it's the kind of thing that you'll see in the next part of this review. Also, you've got some old school SB1 Saber ones there. These are the round type, not the flat type, and they are in a nice pink Master Grade size. For the seals, angry red eyes it is, and these are parts that are going to give you the camera lenses, and I'm assuming scopes on the guns. The big disappointment being, as I said, that a V-fin requires a seal and a Master Grade. It does look like it's a good color match there, and it should fit on it, but it looks a little bit intricate, and I wonder if it's going to peel off over time. Disappointing, but then again, to be expected with the complexity, I suppose. Here you are going to be getting some dry decals. It's all in white and yellow, so no other colors there. Some of these with these little perforated dots, if you want to call them that, should look pretty cool, and then you're going to have some old school marking seals, again, just white and yellow. So that's going to wrap up my introduction to this Master Grade Banshee, and I've got to say that it's pretty exciting. It's cool to see the blue and the black on the inside, no just the one color of gray. I'm sure you put this together quite a few times and are familiar with the way the inner frame works. But of most interest to me is just the way these 4 plates are going to be incorporated. A lot more things here have been completely remolded, and that is going to lead to a lot of things being left out. But then again, little bonuses like build up your own Banshee shield and lend it to the full armor and give them a 4th shield. Why not? As long as you've got a manual kicking around, you should be able to do that. So anyway, everybody, stay tuned to see this in its unicorn mode, destroy mode anyway. I can't wait to put it together. Hopefully get it under some UV light at some point if I can get my hands on one of those again. But in the meantime, why don't you let me know what you think with a comment down below, and stay tuned for lots more, including the completed mobile suit. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. See you next time. I have no idea why you'd be complaining about bad knees.